My stepchildren smirked and said, "Don't confuse yourself with someone important." So I shut off the extras I paid for, handed them the actual budget, and made their real dad step up to cover what I wouldn't anymore. I used to think the worst thing a family could do was stop loving you. Turns out it's way worse when they love your money and hate you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Reddit Visuals. I'm a 45-year-old guy, and for years I thought I understood what it meant to be a stepdad. Show up, be steady, don't try to replace their father, just quietly do the work. I grew up without a dad myself, so I swore if I ever got the chance, I'd do it right. Enter Lisa. She was 38 when we met. I was 40. Divorced. 2 kids, Tyler, 14, and Ava, 12. We met at a work conference. She was funny, sharp, had that "I've been through it, but I'm still standing" energy. When she told me she was a single mom, I saw it as a plus, someone who'd been forced to grow up. The first time I met the kids, I brought a board game and too much takeout. Tyler barely looked up from his phone. Ava gave me that suspicious preteen scan. Lisa warned me they were close to their dad, Mark, and not to push. Fair enough. Over time, I showed up. Soccer games, recitals, homework help. 2 years in, we got married. I sold my condo. We bought a bigger house in a better school district. By then, Tyler was 16, Ava was 14. I took on most of the bills because I made more. I thought that's what you do when building a family. Here's what I paid: the mortgage, utilities, both kids' phone plans, Tyler's car insurance, Ava's competitive dance and travel fees, streaming services, vacations, the endless DoorDash orders. Mark paid court-ordered child support and occasionally showed up with concert tickets. The fun dad. Lisa called him a deadbeat. I never piled on. From the outside, we looked like a blended family that worked. Inside, there were cracks, little comments that stung. He's not really our dad. He's trying too hard. He's not the boss of me. I told myself they were teenagers. One day they'd realize I was there. 3 months ago, Lisa and I reviewed finances. Everything was creeping up. I pulled up a spreadsheet and showed her what the kids' extras cost. Tyler's car, insurance, gas, hundreds monthly. Ava's dance, costumes, travel, also hundreds. Their newest iPhones with unlimited data, more than my first car payment. Lisa nodded along. We agreed to talk to the kids about being mindful. That talk never happened. 2 weeks later, I'm in the kitchen sorting mail. Our house has an open floor plan, so I hear everything from the living room. They think I'm absorbed in bills. Tyler says he's tripping about the phone bill again. Calm down, dude. Ava laughs. He acts like the world will end if he doesn't pay for everything. Tyler continues. He just wants to feel important. Mom said he's sensitive because he grew up poor. Then Ava says the line that changed everything. Please, don't confuse yourself with someone important. I froze. The blood rushed to my face. I glanced over. Tyler on the couch I bought, Ava with her laptop, feet on the coffee table I assembled. Lisa sat there with this slight smile. Not disapproving, almost amused. She didn't correct them, just let it hang there. That line hit harder than any argument. It wasn't disrespect. It was contempt. I walked to my office and sat in the dark, processing what I'd heard. Something clicked. I thought I was building equity in a family. Turns out I was overpaying into a subscription service that didn't want me logged in. The next day, I tried the soft fix. I pulled Lisa aside. I heard what they said. That really hurt. She frowned, defensive. They're kids. They say dumb things. You smiled, Lisa. You didn't say a word. She rolled her eyes. You want them to grovel? They're adjusting to you being intense about money. Intense about money. That's what she took away. 2 days later, Tyler left his laptop unlocked on the counter. A notification popped up from a group chat. I clicked. The conversation loaded. Tyler had written, Mom's husband is on another budget lecture. Acts like he invented rent. Ava replied, he's literally just an upgrade from child support. Same thing, different packaging. Another friend. At least he pays. Ava. For now. If he gets annoying, we'll bounce. Mom always lands on her feet. I closed the laptop. Those words burned into my skull. Upgrade from child support. Different packaging. I opened my spreadsheet and created a new tab, reality check. I listed everything I paid, then created 2 columns, needs and extras, mortgage, utilities, basic groceries, needs, everything else, extras. I felt this calm anger, not the yelling kind, the planning kind. Next, I did something unexpected. I called Mark. He texted back quickly. Everything okay? Kids all right? That told me everything about his priorities versus what Lisa claimed. I replied, kids are fine. Calling about money and truth. Got a minute? He called immediately, voice tense. We talked for over an hour. He told me about the marriage, how Lisa weaponized access to the kids, how he'd sold his truck to catch up on support after being laid off. And Lisa still told Tyler he didn't care. I told him what I paid monthly on top of his support. Then I told him what his kids called me. An upgrade from child support. Same thing, different packaging. The silence was so long I thought the call dropped. I believe it, he finally said, voice cracking. It sounds exactly like them. Like her. By the end, I understood. He hadn't left because he didn't care. He left because caring came with a price he could never win. Mark, I'm calling to give you a heads up. I'm stopping the ATM. When I do, they'll come to you with bills and sob stories. I thought you deserved the truth first. What are you planning? He asked. I'm going to stop confusing myself with someone important. Mark surprised me. If they come to me, I'm not handing them everything. They need to learn what things cost. Tyler gets a job for his insurance. Ava fundraises for dance. They work for it. I smiled for the first time in days. That's perfect. Let's teach them what the real world looks like, he said. 2 days later, I called a family meeting. Tyler was 17 now. Ava was 15. I put a folder on the table with my needs versus extras breakdown. You've made it clear how you see me. I'm not your real dad. I'm an upgrade from child support. Same thing, different packaging. I'm not important. Message received. Lisa went pale. Tyler's eyes widened. Ava's mouth opened. Are we really doing this? Lisa snapped. I'm talking about what I heard you say. About the group chat I saw when you left your laptop unlocked, Tyler. About you reducing me to a wallet. You invaded our privacy, Ava said. I closed a laptop left open in a common area. A notification popped up. I spread the papers out. This is what it costs to run this house monthly. These are needs. These are extras. The extras? I pay them. Not your mom. Not your real dad. Me. The guy you don't think is important. Lisa exploded. They're kids. They vent. You're the adult. Exactly, I said calmly. Which is why I'm done pretending. I slid the final sheet across. 3 columns. Essentials I'd cover, extras I was canceling, and who pays now. What is this? Tyler asked. The new reality. I'll pay my mortgage share, utilities, basic groceries. Everything else, I'm out. Tyler, you're off the car insurance next month. Ava, dance enrollment ends unless someone else pays. Phones get downgraded to basic plans. Want the good stuff? Talk to your real dad. I need my car for school, Tyler said. Great motivation to talk to your father or get a job. You're 17. Ava's eyes filled with tears. You talked to Dad? I gave him a courtesy, told him what you cost monthly and what you think of me. He deserved the truth before you show up crying. Lisa stood fast, chair screeching. You're undermining me with my ex? He actually listened, Lisa. Something you never did. Tyler muttered, You're such a jerk. Maybe, but the jerk paid the mortgage on time for 3 years while you called him unimportant. The next days were chaos. Yelling, tears, guilt trips. Lisa tried every angle. I just repeated, Needs, I'm in. Extras, I'm out. Tyler tried cornering me. If this is about what we said, I'm sorry, but you can't trap us. You're 17. Get a job. Talk to your dad. Ask your mom why she never told you what things cost. Hours later, I heard him on the phone with Mark. Dad, he's canceling everything. He's punishing us. Mark's voice was firm. Tyler, your phone plan costs $132 a month. Car insurance, $240. Your sister's dance, $400 not counting travel. Over $1,000 monthly just on you two. Silence. You complained about a man who kept a roof over your head? Called him an upgrade from child support? Said he's not important? He told you that? And I believe him, because I used to be in his position. You want the car? Get a part-time job? Pay your insurance? Want the fancy phone? Earn it. And apologize to that man and mean it, or you'll learn what an actual deadbeat looks like. I walked away. For the first time in months, someone saw me, not as a villain or wallet, as a person. Mark and I met for beers. He shook my hand firmly. Thank you for telling the truth. We swapped stories for 2 hours. His about Lisa weaponizing the kids, mine about being mocked while paying bills. You know why I left? He said. I left the house, not the kids. I got tired of being treated like a fault line everyone jumped on. I get it now, I said. I used to judge you, but I've been fighting for 3 years and only got a higher credit card balance. He nodded. It's not that we don't love them. We finally love ourselves enough to stop being ground down. We clinked bottles. Small, sad victory. Everything moved fast after that. Lisa didn't like us united. He's manipulative, she hissed. I looked at her. I know what he's like. He's a preview of what I'll become if I stay. Her face went white. You're leaving? I'm waking up. I filed for divorce a week later. I wanted out of the mortgage. Gave her 6 months to refinance or sell. The kids tried one last play. Ava came to my office, eyes red. I didn't mean it. I was just mad. Which part, Ava? That I'm not your real dad? That I'm an upgrade from child support? That you'd bounce if I got annoying? She flinched. The tears dried up fast. So you're giving up on us? I gave everything. You decided what it was worth. I'm adjusting my investment to match. Tyler tried anger. Mom will find someone else. You're not special. I never wanted to be special. I wanted to be respected. If the next guy wants to be your ATM, that's his choice. Lisa moved fast. She'd been texting a coworker for months. They moved in together within 6 weeks. The kids went with her. My house got quieter, emptier, but peaceful. Mark and I stayed in touch. Updates came in. Tyler wrecked the car his mom's boyfriend co-signed. Ava quit dance after 1 season when she had to fundraise. Lisa told everyone I was abusive. Her sister asked who paid the mortgage for 3 years. One night Mark said, "You know what they'll say? That we abandoned them. That we were selfish."
Ava already emailed me, called me a narcissist. Fascinating how thank you becomes you're abusive when you stop.
He nodded. They won't remember the years we showed up, only the moment we stopped being used. 3 years ago I thought you were the villain, I said. And now? Now I get it. Same script, different actor. He raised his bottle. To being the villain in someone else's story if it means being the hero in our own. Do I miss them? Sometimes. You don't spend years helping with homework at midnight and just flip a switch. But I don't miss the pit in my stomach checking my bank account. The casual contempt. The way Lisa weaponized the kids' feelings while never holding them accountable. I sleep well now. Pay my own bills in my own place. And I know I tried. I showed up. I cared. I gave everything. They decided it wasn't enough because if I wasn't blood, I was just an optional upgrade they could mock while using. In the end, I gave them what they wanted, a life where I wasn't involved. They got their wish, and so did I. I got my dignity back, my peace, my bank account, and an unexpected friendship with Mark, built on mutual respect and hard-won wisdom. My stepchildren said, "Don't confuse yourself with someone important." So I shut off the extras, coordinated with their real dad to teach them accountability, and walked away. I didn't forgive them, but I forgave myself for taking so long to stop earning love from people who only valued me as a transaction. What do you think? Was I wrong for cutting off the extras and walking away? Or was I finally respecting myself after years as a human ATM? Drop your verdict in the comments. Tell me what you would have done. And if you want more stories like this, hit that like button and subscribe to Reddit Visuals. Thanks for watching.